What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new news video. Today what I got for you guys, we got our first look and teasers at the Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. So Call of Duty has started the marketing promotions for it today, which is an odd day, but they have started it officially. And what you can do right now is they posted this. You can text this number 12029183022. You can also do this on WhatsApp if you are not from the United States, because this is a US number, so you don't want to get charged for that. But they have started the marketing once again, and it's the same thing like it was with MW3. You texted some messages, it will respond. We knew it had to do with Modern Warfare 3. We just didn't know if they were going to tease maybe multiplayer again like they did last time, because last time they focused more on the Shadow Siege event. They focused on the reveal of MW3, and then this time maybe they're going to do a little bit of multiplayer. That's what we thought, but it seems like it's actually going to be zombies, because the first thing that they showed is this photo, and apparently in this photo you can see a book, which is going to be the 1985 Omega Report on the table, which teases at zombies, right? And then another thing is, and then next to the phone you can see a photo of a map. There's a red circle indicating that maybe this is the outbreak location or ground zero. This doesn't look like it showcases the entire map, so maybe potentially a point of interest in the big map that it's showcasing right now, but it's really hard to tell exactly what it is. But it's just a little teaser of the brand new map. Now, in regards to the map, they also ended up posting this message when you text that number. It says comms open, uncontained incident reported UR, which could potentially stand for Yurzikistan, and it says origin unknown, local services unresponsive, Langley wants you on this with me, local comms are all noise, one credible lead, and then they provide a photo. This photo right here, it looks like it's from a camera point of view. You can see that there's some sort of either operators or zombies. You don't really know exactly what they are, and he says need to get a fence around this before it goes wide. And this could mean that this is the area where it starts, maybe ground zero, where the entire thing spreads and begins. And one thing I noticed from these photos is they actually come straight from a trailer. Now, we don't have the trailer footage as of right now, but the last time that we ended up getting these reveals, they ended up showing a screenshot pretty much of like missile silos. They also showed screenshots of a prison door, and then when we ended up seeing the official trailer drop, they were actually all screenshots straight from these trailers. So this is our first look at the Zombies teaser trailer, I guess you can say. And we ended up getting one more photo, which is a message from the director, which is also Richtofen, and it says, to all personnel, I am proud to announce that Requiem's primary objective has been met, the outbreak has been contained, and those responsible taken into custody. There's also like a little spell check issue, which I don't think is intentional, and it says effective immediately, Requiem is dissolved, please report to your supervisor for sanitation, procedures, and exit interviews. And as you can see, the date is stamped at the top, June 11th, 1985, which takes place after MW 2019 storyline, before MW2. Based on this, it does seem like it's a continuation of Cold War Zombies, but more like a spin-off rather than the actual continuation. So they're trying to stay away from that exact storyline, but also they're trying to connect the worlds together. These are just the first official teasers that we're getting right now. We do have confirmation that they are going to officially reveal zombies during the COD Next. It's going to be on October 5th, which is exactly 2.5 weeks away from now. So that means we're going to be getting another 2.5 weeks worth of marketing. So that means there's definitely going to be more text and more messages, more hints, details coming in from this phone. I also do expect them to drop some sort of a teaser trailer before that, because I believe in COD Next they might be showing gameplay of it. So before then, we might actually get to see what the zombies look like. Maybe we're going to get to see what the brand new Warzone map is going to look like as well. And the best part about this is we might actually be able to play zombies a little bit sooner than expected. So currently, with the way that it looks, obviously if the zombies is going to be in the brand new Warzone map, maybe it's not going to get introduced until Season 1. That's what the original idea or thought was. But according to insiders, the MW3 beta is also going to include zombies. So not only are we going to get to see the regular multiplayer side of betas that we always get, but they're also going to include a zombies portion to it. Now, the question is, will this be available with the entire brand new map? Are they going to section it off? Because as you know, with the beta, they don't give you full access to everything right away. They just give you sort of like a little sneak peek, a trial, if you will, of the full game. So that way you'll want to make the purchase. So the question is, are they going to cut off the new map and portion it out? Are they going to put us in a different map? How is it going to work out exactly? I have no idea. But if you don't know how the zombie system is going to go, it's not going to be round based. It's going to be very similar to how DMZ works right now. You're going to load it into the Warzone map. It's going to be Yurzikistan, and then they're going to throw you in the edge of the map. At the edge, you're going to be able to see AIs, you're going to meet other players, You will have to eliminate them and gather loot, gather the things that you will need. The deeper you go towards the center, the stronger the zombies get, the bigger bosses you end up meeting. There's going to be older bosses that we've seen before, such as the Panzer Soldat and much more. As you progress and get closer to the center, there's going to be different things you can get, weapon blueprints, there's going to be random new features, secret Easter eggs that are going to be spread throughout the entire map, and then there's also going to be a storyline in which you will need to complete. These storylines are going to be split into 3 different acts. They are going to have different cutscenes and things like that, so people can work on their act separately from other people in their party. You don't have to necessarily do them all together from what I've heard. But to summarize it, it's basically DMZ and Outbreak just mashed into one, and that's how it's going to go. There's going to be a new storyline. There's going to be things to do. There's going to be Easter eggs all throughout the map. There's going to be consistent updates where they're probably adding new bosses, new features, new things for you to do. There's also going to be secluded, smaller areas that will help you progress the storyline. So they're going to teleport you into different places where maybe there's going to be like voice lines. You're going to hear people talking, and then you're going to have to do some things, and then the story is going to continue that way. So it's not going to necessarily be only open world, but there are going to be other smaller spaces that they're going to teleport you into. So the question is, are they going to put us in one of these smaller spots and have it closed off with fences and things like that, sort of like a regular zombies is for the beta, or how are they going to do that? I have no idea as of right now. We're obviously going to get a little bit more details once we get to see the official gameplay, once we get to see the teasers and all that good stuff. One thing I am most excited for is the potential mastery challenges that are going to be available with this zombie. So I'm going to guess that if it's as big as they say it is, they said this is the biggest zombies experience they've ever offered in Call of Duty history. You can assume that there's going to be some sort of mastery camo challenges, some sort of rewards for those of you guys who solely want to grind zombies and not play multiplayer or Warzone. And I want to see what those rewards look like. If you recall, all the best looking camos are always usually in zombies. The pack-a-punch weapons always look amazing, and that's what I'm trying to see. That's what I'm trying to grind for. Offering some really nice incentives like those would make the game a little bit more replayable, so it doesn't get boring after the first or 2 runs that you do, and you continuously want to play it. So that way zombies could be its own separate mode that people could grind and play potentially, rather than what it is like with DMZ right now, where there's not too much content going on. Once you play DMZ, once you get everything, you don't really want to play it anymore. There's not too much going on. Weapon cases are rarely being added. That's not something that I really want to see over on the zombie side. But what are your thoughts and opinions on zombies potentially replacing DMZ? Do you want to see DMZ stay in the game and progress as it is right now? Or would you rather have it where zombies is going to replace it? Because that's what it seems like right now. Because if Treyarch is working on the zombies, you have Infinity Ward helping out, you have Sledgehammer working on the multiplayer, you have Raven doing the Warzone. Many studios are not able to really focus and worry about DMZ as of right now. Not to mention upcoming Call of Duty titles that other companies are working on. They said they don't really have time to focus on DMZ, and when they were asked in one of the conference meetings, they simply just shut it down instantly by saying they're not going to talk about DMZ right now. So it seems like it's some bad news for DMZ. But anyways, that's all that I got for you guys in today's video. If you found the video informative or helpful, consider hitting that subscribe button. We are going to continuously keep getting teasers. We're still going to get more and more information in regards to zombies. As I mentioned, we have 2.5 weeks of straight marketing that they're probably going to be adding. Obviously, Season 6 is around the corner. They're going to talk a little bit and do more with that. And then maybe in the Season 6 update in itself, we might get information that there might be an in-game trailer or something similar to how it was with the Shadow Siege event. Who knows? But speaking of Season 6, don't forget to check out yesterday's video where we covered all the upcoming operators that have been leaked so far. But anyways, it's been your boy Trizzle. Thank you guys for tuning in, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back on the channel again. Peace.